Well, hello guys, back at it again. Purpose of this video is simply to show you what can happen when you stop paying attention to your garden at a certain stage in your garden's productivity. Look at this, guys. Y'all see that big old giant mamma jamma in there? That mother sucker's huge. Look at it next to my hand. It's gigantic. I should have gotten this sucker a long time ago. And if that's not enough for insult, how about throwing some more salt on it? Look at that. Got another one right there. So, that is to say, when your garden starts producing, you gotta stay on top of it, especially, when you like vegetables at a certain age or a certain size. Because once they start, man, they kick off, man. They kick off. Look how big these have grown in that short amount of time. Butternuts is going quite nutty. Yeah. And they're loaded. Yeah, they're loaded. It's alright. It's a good thing. Now what I gotta do is get me an imaginary line right through here and cut all of that back. And give my other vegetables some room to grow. Black-eyed peas are coming in now. They're starting to blossom. That's a good thing. And it's alright. I mean, even though there's a few in here that I planted later that's the same size, but the older ones are the ones that's blossoming. Cabbage is okay, looking pretty decent. That look like it's going to give me a pretty decent head. Might be the only one I'm going to get, but it's still giving me a decent head. Decent head's better than no head, especially considering I planted them out of season. So, yeah, can't fuss with that. So these giant red mustards, yep, their time is pretty much expired. They're coming out soon and very soon. But yeah, just to show you guys a little something. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna harvest that. And then, yeah, here's another view of it. Can you see that? That zucchini is humongous. And the other one isn't too much smaller. But you gotta get a hold of things like this and get them out. Because what happens is it starts to take energy away from the new ones developing. And if you like them like I do, young and tender, yeah. If I would have gotten those two out, technically they're three ready to come out. I'm going to harvest all three of them. But if I would have done that on time, I'd be ready to harvest probably everyone in there that's ready, that's small right now. Because a lot of energy is going into the bigger ones that should be going into the developing ones. So, yeah. One of the principles of sustainable harvesting. The experimental bed don't seem to be doing too bad considering everything that come up. Everything I planted didn't come up, but what did come up, it's doing fair. It's okay. It's not flourishing, but like I said, I had no high expectations. This native soil it's poor. It's poor soil. Y'all already know that. There ain't nothing coming up in there but onions. These bad boys looks like they're about at the end of their fruition. They've gotten all yellow on me. There's no bulbs at the bottom. So, me, hey, I can't complain. My purpose is fulfilled. I grew them for seed. As you can see, I'm definitely going to get my share. Way more than I did last season. And then next season, I'll plant some fresh ones. Whole beans are hanging in there. Kind of bummed a little bit, but it's the nature of gardening. And what I'm bummed about is, see all of those flowers on the ground? Yeah, I don't like that. See what they're missing? It's a lot of harvest, but that's not the end of the world. Whole beans, that's just the way they grow. They grow and keep growing and keep growing. You know, look at all of this new stuff developing right here. And I could show you this real clear and easy, but this is going on every plant all over this whole thing here. You know, here, take a look. See that? So I got new ones coming. So this thing I'm expecting, you ain't even gonna be able to see through this. All this is gonna be filled in with these pole beans. So even though I don't like the fact I've lost so many blossoms, it's just gonna be that much more that's gonna come. You know, these little guys here, these tomatoes, they coming up, coming in pretty good. So, yep, got some nice blossoms going on the bigger tomatoes. Yeah, that's not a tomato blossom, but yeah, look at that. They're coming. They're coming. Next few days, I might do a video on harvesting my potatoes. Look at them. They're about ready. A lot of the leaves are drying back. Look at that. Nowhere near lush and green as they once were. Let's get in here a little close so you guys can really see what I see. See how them leaves fell off, dried up. A lot of dry ones right there. These white potatoes have done all they're gonna do. And now that they fall back like that, you can see how it cracked up the ground. So, I mean, these are good signs, but they're not like anything carved in stone. But it's a good sign there's gonna be some decent sized potatoes coming in from last year's leftovers, or however you wanna say it. You know, look how that ground's cracked up around there. So yeah, that's a good indication that I'm gonna have some decent potatoes, but we won't know until I dig them up. There's that sunflower doing what it do. The other ones are coming up. Slow growth, but they getting there. It's all right. Oh yeah. Not bad. Not too terribly bad. On squash. So, there you have it, folks. Next time you see the garden, I hope to have it more tamed, cut back a little bit. These are the leaf on that sucker. Huge leaves. Yeah, but by the time I show another video of the garden, I hope to have a lot of this cut back and have things prepped to throw in some more crop. Not a hell of a lot, just a few I want to throw in for the fall growing, you know, because a lot of stuff is late. Like, look at this, for example. Y'all know what that is? For those of you who don't know, That's a eggplant. This late in the season, and that's how far it's gotten. Yep, ain't gonna get no eggplants this year. This marigolds, they looking pretty good. No flowers yet, they looking good. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's starting to rain. Let's see if I can show you. Let's move that out of the way. No, it's not wetting it pretty good, but yeah, it's starting to rain. Y'all can hear the rain hitting the leaves. Yeah, that's rain. That's a good thing. So that kind of cuts my video short, because that's what these snips and hydrogen peroxide is about. I was going to show y'all how I trim out my plants, but I don't have much time. I think I got just enough time to harvest out those couple of zucchinis and get out of here before my phone goes kaput, and that's an expensive replace. So y'all stay tuned. I'll have another opportunity to show you how I do my trimming. Talk to y'all later.